Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the finale. This is episode 22 of season 6 of the Vampire Diaries. I cannot wait to dive into today's episode because the last one, oh my god, last one was absolutely mental. Now I'm going to do an absolute rapid recap because in this introduction we're going to review our most liked and disliked characters of season 6 as viewed by the Patreon, and also obviously when it's on YouTube we're going to combine yours as well to it, so we're going to have a really good look at it. And then we're also going to look at our most liked series from season 1 to 5 and our most disliked series from 1 to 5 I've voted by you guys in the Patreon, so really interesting. But the last episode was mad. Kai's come back during the wedding, stabbed Joe, looks like she's possibly dead. Literally took out everybody there, all the windows smashed, everything. Lila, she's out of her cell. She's she's gone to meet people in this location. This is her new family. They're not there yet. I'm assuming Kai's given that information. She's with Enzo as well. Interesting. Stefan, he tried to convince, or not convince Damon, he was showing him the possibility of life without taking a cure and with taking a cure, and it's down to him to choose. Well, Damon, after all said and done, decided he wants to take the cure. Fair play to him. That's not what I would do, but he wants to do it, so let's run with it. We'll see how it goes. Obviously Kai's just attacked at the end. Elena's fell, she's hurt herself. Maybe Damon, realizes obviously, he can't save her, can't protect her if he's not a vampire. That would be interesting. But that's that side of their story, that's where we're going with it. It's interesting. I'm really more intrigued right now with the Coven. Yeah, literally it changed from Elena to Damon to boom, Kai being back, the babies, are they dead, are they not? What's happening with Alaric? What's happening with the new vampires / hybrid witches that have come in? Bonnie, she's strangled, she's bleeding out in the Salvatore obviously basement after where Kai left her and Matt. And yeah, it's all going on. It's all hell is breaking loose. It's very exciting and I can't wait to jump into today's episode. But like I said, here in the introduction we're going to review the favourite characters, most liked and disliked for season 6, and our favourite season from 1 to 5 and our most disliked season from 1 to 5. So let's just do that now before today's episode. Voting on our worst season so far that we've watched out of season 1 to 5. I'm going to pick season 5. I'm very surprised if everybody else didn't pick that. Not that it is terrible, it's just that these ones have been so much better. We had the fantastic introduction, then we had the originals introduced, and then we had the season with the originals with Esther and all that stuff, and Elena finally transitioning at the end, and then we had Silas in this one, and then we had the Travellers. Now I've got to say, season 5 I think possibly has the best ending. It left me on a cliffhanger. I was well intrigued, and I've got to say it did have many good factors, this one, but I will say this is the worst one, so let's have a look what you guys say. Season 5 won the worst one with 40 votes, then 18 with season 1, and season 4 with 9 votes. Now if you're thinking why have I obviously changed t-shirts, I recorded that video with only the Patreon results, so obviously if you're watching it on Patreon that's all you will be seeing, but if you're watching it here on YouTube you will see the full YouTube combined votes in it. So when you see my votes in this episode in the intro, it was when we originally recorded it, and I'm not going to vote again because that would be unfair. I'm just going to show you the results and then obviously explain my reasons why I picked them at the time. So season 5 I agree with everybody, and that is a general opinion of everybody on YouTube and on Patreon, so that's good to see. Let's have a look at our best season that we've watched so far. To me, it's a tough one. I think it's out of these two, me, but going off what everybody's just said without voting it at all, I'm going to pick season 2. The reason is, personally for me, yeah, the originals was introduced, brought a good new dynamic to it. We had Klaus, we had Rebecca, we had Elijah, and then yeah, we also had my favourite death possibly on the show with Rose and Damon, and I thought it was great. And so far, just off the top of my head, from just looking at these and just trying to do a general recap, they're the things that stand out, and that's one that I'm going to go for. But like I say, it could easily change when we get to season 8. I'll flick through, do it properly, hardcore, find it down. But right now I'm going to go with season 2. So let's see what you guys have voted for. Boom, there you have it. Our favourite season of the whole entire show was season 3. How interesting that it exactly reflects the Patreon votes as well in the original video. Now obviously I picked season 2, but I was tied between season 3 and season 2. I obviously chose the reason of season 2 was the reasons obviously stated before I picked my vote, just because we was introduced to some characters, it got me excited, and obviously a ripple effect obviously from there. But I really did enjoy season 3 as well, and obviously when we get to the very end I'll reconsider my votes. I'll check it, I'll do a fine comb of all what happened actually in the seasons, and yeah, we'll do a final decision. But that is a good one, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these. Right, let's have a look. Our most disliked character of season 6. Right, I ain't got a clue here. Do you know what? Right, let's be honest. Looking down this, yeah, Trip annoyed me a little bit, but not too bad he wasn't in it. No, he's annoyed me a lot. But again, have they been in it enough to warrant a vote, you see? Because I'm feeling, yeah, I've done this with Esther, but I'm going to go with Lily. And the thing is, there's a difference between people like Trip and Liam, is that them, I don't care if they're never in the show again. It's like, see ya, just throw it, goodbye. Lily, I do not want her actually out of the show. That's the interesting thing. I think she's a good actor, and what she's doing in the show right now is bringing me excitement, because she's actually annoying me in a good way. It's more like you're annoying me, but I want to see more of what you're doing. I want to see the story that you've got, what you're bringing to the table so far. It's fascinating, but I'm just not a big fan of the actions you're taking. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm going to pick her. So it'll be interesting to what everybody else goes for. Like I said, if she wasn't here, it'd be quite tough. It really would, actually. It would be really tough. So I'm just going to go with her right now because she's standing out in my mind. The stuff that she's doing to Damon and Stefan towards the end, the way that she's really pushing them away and going for her other family. And she looks quite evil, let's be honest. She is pretty evil, but she's doing it well, and I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to see more of her character and these guys progress in the next season. So I'm going to go with Lily. Just to let you know, the Patreon voted for Lily, Liv, Enzo and Trip in that order for their most disliked. So I wonder if the YouTube reflects that. It's changed, but it's changed quite a lot, which is really, really good. So there you go. Lily, though, is still #1 most disliked character. I voted for her as well as my most disliked character. I obviously listed the reasons at the start of the video, and I'm kind of thinking that everybody has the same opinion as me. You know, like, she come in, she was annoying, she was you know, she was saying that she didn't love Damon and Stefan, and that's not what we want to hear, is it? They're like our favorite characters literally consistently throughout the show. So it's just never going to go down well. And then boom, this one. Now I've got to say, factually, this person in the whole series would have been my favourite, and it would have been Kai. Like, literally, no doubt. We've seen the last episode, that's the reason why he's sick. Seen the start of the season, that's the reason why he's sick. He died down a bit, so it's not going to be Kai. It's out of 2 other people, and the second place, yeah, is, where is she? She's got to be Bonnie. She's second place. Reason is, not in the season enough for me, as a lot of the episodes. At the very start, she was just in and out slowly, little parts here and there. There's a few episodes she wasn't even in it. There may be like 3 or 4. Like, we had the Christmas one where she just lit a tree. We had the other one where she nearly killed herself, but she wasn't even... She was in it for about a couple of minutes in that episode. Do you know what I mean? But like, since she's been back, she's been great. But she hasn't been in this whole season enough. And that's why I've not picked Kai. And that's why I'm not picking Bonnie. And the person that's impressed me the most, and I've really enjoyed all aspects, got a different dynamic of the character that I didn't feel like we was going to get, and we did get it, and she was great, and she's directly right below Bonnie. It's Caroline. I think she's had a solid season. I love the storyline with Stefan. I loved how she connected with her mum. I love how she turned her humanity off and she was savage. I felt sorry for her with the actions that she was doing. She's just had a fantastic season, and I am going to pick Caroline. I think she deserves it. It's good to give credit to other people, and yeah, them, like I said, these 3 amazing seasons. Now Caroline edges it for me because she's been in it more consistent within the storyline. So I'm going to pick Caroline. Let's see what you guys pick. I'm really interested to see this one. Patreon voted for Damon, Caroline, Kai and Bonnie in that exact order. So I'm very excited to see if the YouTube reflects that, because like you say, I voted for Caroline. I actually thought she had an amazing season. That's just my personal opinion. Let's see what you guys pick. Oh, and it's kind of nearly the same. Damon's won again massively, actually. He's nearly got double the votes of second place. Now, I think it's actually crazy that we're 6 seasons in. I think Damon's won every single one of the votes. Now, he's not won every single one of my votes. He is my favourite. But I've alternated throughout the whole seasons where everybody on YouTube has been consistent with Damon being the best. So that's interesting to see. Like I said, Kai got quite a lot of votes. I would say he probably was the best in the season. But to me, he wasn't in it enough. He was just in little flashes. So I picked Caroline because I loved how she changed her character. Her acting was totally different. You know, the storyline with her mum, with Stefan, both of them is amazing. And then turning humanity off, I think that she really, really shined that season. So that was my opinion. So thanks everybody so much for obviously taking time to click on these and vote, because it just makes everything so much better. Just about to jump into today's finale. Hopefully guys enjoy it. It's going to be an epic wild ride. Obviously they always are, the finales. Last season, season 5 was the best, and hopefully this one can live up to it as well. So thanks so much everybody. If you do enjoy today's video, please smash a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into the finale of Season 6.
What are you doing?
Waiting for you.
On the ground where we first met?
I'm feeling symbolic.
It's bad, isn't it? Damon, just tell
Oh,
me.
she proper hurt.
ELENA. ELENA! Okay. Buddy, please help.
Oh, that's mad.
Stefan! Stefan! She won't wake up. I don't understand. Just get her to the hospital now.
She's human. What if she doesn't?
Oh, it's so good. You should take all of them out in one swift move.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your twinsies. I just don't feel like competing for leadership with future Gemini twins. When your family decides that you're nothing but an irredeemable piece of trash, I guess the best thing to do is prove them right.
This ought to do it.
What a twist. I don't know what's going on. Nah, mate. If I've lost... If Kai's gone out of next season, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. Suicide Pact, though. I go. You all go. End the Gemini coven. Is that what they call it? You know what? I always forget what that word is. End them all. They're all dead. Apparently, that's what would happen. What I would like if he sneakily got the Gilbert ring on, somehow got that, snuck it off someone, that would be fascinating.
You're going easy on me. Come on. Supposed to be a special moment. Don't do that. Don't give up like that.
I have nothing left to fight for.
Damon.
Bonnie Bennett.
Damon, Kai's out.
I'm glad you're safe. I was worried Kai already got to you. Joe's dead. He killed her. And ELENA got knocked out and she's not waking up.
I can't believe Joel's dead. I mean, that was crazy.
You're up. Sorry to be indecorous, but you were both solidly unconscious. And I grabbed the two of you to help me deal with the bigger problem.
There's a bigger problem?
I read the map very carefully. He said they would be here.
There's nobody out here. You made a deal with a sociopath, and now a lot of people are dead.
Where's my daughter? Leave!
Oh, Tyler. Go and kill her, Tyler.
What's happening to me?
I love you, Liv.
Oh, that's cute.
You need to know that.
Not after everything.
Innit, Tyler, you gotta kill her,
You're
man.
not dying, Tyler. If you turn, it'll heal you. You have to. You once told me that I gave you a second chance, and you promised me that you wouldn't waste it.
Brutal. You gotta do it, man.
Don't waste it.
Oh, that'll be hard because she's gonna fight, and that's natural instincts.
I love you.
Oh, that must be so hard for Tyler, man. Oh, I do feel tight in Tyler. Oh, here we go. Yes, I like it.
Tell every vampire to steer clear of me. I don't know if I'll be able to control who I go after.
I've said repeatedly that the hope of being reunited with my family is enough to overcome the urges.
They're just a bunch of random people that you happen to sire. You either come with me right now, or you're out of my life. Do you understand me? Your son.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's some deep shit, that.
Right here, sweetheart.
Tell me what you gave Kai in return for your family.
I gave him my blood.
Get in there! Get in there! He's not dead. What they are.
Oh, here's to being different, Dad.
Wait, I've got to say, right, if he's converted into a hybrid, why can that not happen with Bonnie? Can I just say that? Like, I would just like to put it out there. Because, for what we've been told, no witch can transition into a vampire and a witch. Yeah? Compulsion doesn't even work on the witches. So, sometimes I ask these questions and then it does get played out and they answer me and it's all great. 2 thumbs up from me when they do that. Let's hope it is addressed, because if he stays as a witch, totally cool with that. I understand it. If he's now transitioned into one of these mixed hybrids, I would need a bit more info on how that's happened. Also, can we please have some info on how he's back? Please. How has he got from the prison world to the present with no ascendant? I need to know that. Please don't gloss over that. I think it's interesting information for me how that happens, especially with these guys as well that he brought back and they're not here. Unless he's fucked her over and said, yeah, I'll have your blood, I'll bring her back, and he ain't. That would be mad. I could not fathom what Rick's feeling. Oh, he's gonna kill himself. Oh, Sky. Hybrid.
Freaky, right?
Really
incredible. Actually, I can
Heretics.
literally siphon the magic of my vampirism and convert it into more magic.
Oh, this episode has got me fucking well excited, mate. So excited. Guy's been bit now. Now, if he doesn't die off a wolf bite, then what the hell, mate? What did he say it was called? Heretics. I need to get that name. It definitely doesn't sound like that. I'm just gonna call it hybrids right now. Right, he's transitioned into one of them. I've already asked. I would like a bit more info on how he's done that. Like, because he was just a normal witch and he's done it. But now he's been bit off a wolf. If he survives that, then he is literally like the strongest machine that we've got.
Here lies Elena Gilbert, fun girlfriend and an amazing friend.
I'm glad one of us can find humor in this.
The alternative would be to say goodbye.
Bonnie, let's go. We gotta get to the hospital.
Found in the kitchen.
Watch me. So good this episode so far.
This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Mission Impossible.
You left me behind in 1903, but I guess you forgot about that old Canadian rock filled with Bennett blood.
Keep watching.
Happened to pet a fuzzy, four-legged vampire killing machine, did you?
How do I fix it?
Just tell me what you did to Elena.
Oh, I can't do that.
I am in a very volatile place right now, and I will start beheading people that I don't like.
It's not as threatening when I'm seeing like 4 super blurry versions of you. Preserved in this moment indefinitely. Oh, monster. I linked Elena's life to yours.
Please tell me you didn't.
Oh, I totally did. I rigged this so that if you do try to outsmart it, both you and Elena will die. So this is kind of all your fault.
I'm not letting Kai win.
Bonnie, Elena's the only thing that Damon Salvatore cares about. He'll kill you.
Every day that you wake up without Elena in your arms, you feel the burning desire to kill Bonnie.
Okay. With this Elena situation, it's interesting because he's linked with Bonner. Now, Damon, like we say, he's hardcore going after Bonner, but I mean, hardcore going after Elena, but will he go after Bonnie and kill her? I don't know, man. I think that's going to be a tough one for him to do. Literally, real tough. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how it plays out. Now, obviously, she's in a coma. Didn't we say, if you rewind it back, don't antagonize somebody who's psycho? I said that when Bonnie stabbed him. I was saying you should have played it out, Bonnie. It was a bit too soon. You went after him. I respect it. Alpha play. You went for it, but he was decent-ish, changing his character, and you antagonise the scary dude, and he's come back, and you've got to suffering the consequences now. I do like it when actions suffer consequences. I love it, actually. I don't like it. I love it. Let's see how this plays out.
This isn't goodbye, Stefan. Besides, this hike was where I told you I didn't want to be a vampire. You knew that I never wanted to be a vampire. Even before we took our first steps up that mountain, you just wanted to hear me say it out loud. You knew me better than anyone. You already know how impossible it is for me to find the words to say goodbye.
I can't do this. Not now.
Whole thing with Elena, if they can't break the spell, are you gonna be okay? You were soulmates. I want to make sure that you're okay.
We loved each other. The only person I've ever met who actually believed that my brother was worth loving. And her faith in him brought Damon and me back together. But I think in the end, I needed him more than I needed her. You feel you need to stay away from me? Is it because you think that I haven't moved on?
I'm sure it sounds like I'm making a million excuses. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
Anyone still alive? I need blood.
We need more than blood.
Your friends think you're funny. Maybe they'd be cool with letting you live instead of Elena.
You're right. Sadistic humor's your thing.
Undo the spell, Kai!
I can't.
Chuck Bonnie, she's well strong. Oh, I sick him in her.
You know what's funny? I didn't even know werewolves were real.
Oh, is he gonna siphon the werewolf?
The only way a guy turns into a wolf is if it's magic, right? So I just went ahead and siphoned it up.
Oh, here you go.
Tell me, Damon. I can see it all over your face. How bad is it?
Kai linked you to Bonnie. He won, Elena.
Damon.
Oh, he's gonna see Bonnie dying on the floor, and he's gonna be mixed. He's gonna be stuck. What he's gonna do?
I deliver you a dying Bonnie Bennett on a silver platter, and whoosh, right over your head. She
He's
dies
gonna say
of
Bonnie.
collapsed lung,
No.
no blood on your hands, and you and Elena get to live the life you always dreamed.
This is interesting. Oh, he didn't expect it.
That's it? Point was that this would torture him for a while.
Oh my god.
I thought I was gonna leave you all alone. Huh?
I'm so happy, Damon. I was gonna say he was gonna save her, but do you know what? I was waiting for the scene to end just like this, so you can speak, right? And then he comes in and saves her before I can say it, and now I can't have my little yeah, because it's just like, no, you weren't gonna say that, MJ. You're chatting, mate. And I was gonna say it. Trust me, I was gonna say it. I just wanted the scene to play out, because it was really good. Now, fucking hell, Kai's head's just been whipped off. He's dead. Got to be. No chance he survived now. He's been through the ringer this episode. Stabbed in the neck, back alive, shot, still alive, bit, siphoned it out, head chopped off. He's got to be dead now. What an episode he's had.
Okay, let's do this. You two are up first.
Take her hand, close your eyes, and let her into your thoughts.
Are we seriously having a sleepover?
Come on, hurry up and get in here. Take care of everyone while I'm gone. I promise.
Write it all down. Everything that you accomplished in your lives. Every time you fantasize about wanting to kill Damon. Write it down. So that one day when I wake up, I can read all about my best friend's lives. We'll both get everything that we want. Can't have it at the same time. You have spent your entire life making sacrifices for me. I just have one more favor to ask.
Lift the feathers. It was cute when they first done that when she's showing her in the bedroom. Oh, check Matt, mate. It's his police outfit.
I did it. Are you happy?
In our crazy lives together, you've always stayed the same. Human, loyal. My hope is that you spend the rest of your life fighting for people like you. Look at everything that the two of us have survived. You're gonna think that the pain will never end. You can't fight it. It's bigger than you. You have to let yourself drown in it. And every single breath that you fight for will make you stronger.
That was his wife, his babies. That's bad.
I tried to be here sooner. I wanted to be here for the wedding.
You made it.
Canceled flights, I could have walked here faster.
I wanted to at least pretend to be strong for you.
I want you to know that I spent my life doing exactly what I felt I was born to do.
So, where are we in this vision of yours?
You need to get out of here, Tyler. You need to figure out what it is you want to do. You're a wolf now. Embrace it. Don't fight it.
I can Tyler leaves next season. That'd be mad as well.
Thank you for bumping into me that day in the hallway. You quite literally saved my life. I can't wait to find out what new life you've chosen for yourself in 60 or 70 years. Just be happy.
Oh, we caught on Damon's.
You came back.
They're all monsters in some way, I suppose.
A mother, a wife. I never felt whole. And then I found these people. I felt a part of something.
You found her and fell apart.
I've been searching for that my whole life. That building wasn't there last night.
I must have had this cloaked.
Lorenzo, it's our family.
Why can't we see the faces? I'd love to do that.
Word gets out that her body has the cure inside. Every vampire who wants to be a human will come busting through that door.
That means it's time for me to say goodbye. Could have just told me what to do.
I knew what you were going to do. I knew that the love of my life.
Do the right thing.
Stand by his best friend, even if it meant having to live without me for a little while. Damon, this isn't gonna work if you just shut down. I want you to be happy.
My breath, two souls, I'm on fire like 1,000 suns. Even if I wanted to, this flame.
I haven't made it easy on you, but I made a list too of all the ways that loving you has changed mine. You were by my side when I needed a friend. You told me that I would find love again. I understand if I have to wait for you. And when you're ready for me, I will be ready for you.
In the next 60 years of my life without you in it, who's ever gonna be ready for that?
I love you.
I love you too.
I've literally not spoke for about 10 minutes. I've just been like fully invested. It's been really good. Have we zoomed in the future now? Can I just say WTF is going on in that final scene? Literally. Got to say that. Don't know what's going on there. Obviously we're going to find out next season. How far in the future have we gone? Matt's a sheriff, mate. Sheriff Matt. Mad. I'm assuming that Lily and a crew, Lily and co, effed everything up, mate. Done a number on the town. Literally gone after everyone. Now, I'm not going to focus on that bit. We'll focus on the departure of ELENA, which I definitely called. She didn't die. I actually like that she didn't die. I know I've been saying in the past few episodes, like, yeah, take the cure, die. It's kind of better because I did pose it maybe in one of the episodes where it'd be good if she went away and then obviously she could come back in the memories or whatever, you know, here and there. Or she could be in the final episode of season 8, you know, like she's not dead, she can return. Something like that. Keep her in the show, bit of relevance there. It's done it here. She's not completely gone, but she's gone. Do you know what I mean? So she is gone, but she's not dead. She's linked to Bonner. Now, what I would like to ask is, okay, Bonner lives, let's say 70 years, she dies. Now, ELENA, is she going to be 20 when she wakes up? Or is she aging as well in this box? I would like to know. That's interesting. Okay, and that's going to wrap up the finale of the Vampire Diaries Season 6. Now, we've got to say, see you later, Alligator, ELENA Gilbert. You know, you had a good run. Seasons 1 to 6, being the focal point, the main character, pretty much. Everything's revolved around you. Obviously, the Salvatores are the main characters, in my opinion, but you've pretty much been up there. You might as well be one of them as well. It's literally been around you three. Now, it's going to change the whole dynamic of the show. We're only going to have 2 seasons left without you. And I'm interested to see where we go from here. Obviously, we've got Damon's mum coming in with these new people. And they're obviously, if they're anything like we just seen Kai, they're mad. And there's loads of him. I don't know how many was there. Is there like 6 of them? They're going to cause mayhem. And we just seen like an alternate universe or a current universe after maybe a few years down the line. Matt looks like he's sheriff. And Mystic Falls look like it's pretty much a shithole. And they probably dominated everybody there. So I'm interested. But brutal episode, absolutely brutal. So, where should we start? We'll start with ELENA. She's clearly the biggest one, the big talking point. Now, did she leave because this is my question? Did she leave because the show just decided let's just kill ELENA or take her out? We don't, you know, we're gonna part ways with her like they do with characters that die, or did she leave? Because from my understanding, like I don't read spoilers, and I just from jibs and jabs in the comments, she dated Damon, and then it sounded like they broke up, and then she just, fuck it, I'm leaving. Do you know what I mean? And she just left. Is that true? Like, so did she go out with Damon, and then as soon as he broke up, she left that season, which is this one. Now, if that is true, that's crazy, because it must be hard for her in her head to leave all her other friends that she's established throughout the years. You know, like, obviously you could say, oh, you've only known them for like 6 years, but that is true. But imagine filming how much time they've been together, how close they are, emotional, how much like intimate they get in the relationships. You get a connection so much faster. It'll feel like a lifetime. So like, just because she split up with Damon, she's kind of split up with everyone. You know, I was going to say the real names, but they split up with Paul Wesley and Candice King and obviously Kat Graham, you know, split up with them. And it's like, they would be so close. And because of this one little action, it's gone. Now, I mean, then, and my other thing is, if they did split up during the season or whatever, and they've had to film this whole season, split up, how hard must that have been? Literally. Because if they split up and she's like, I'm leaving, and like, no, you got to finish the season, and then they've done this, I would say great acting. It must have been so hard. Now, that last scene was great. Loved it. Dancing together. It was so good. I was going to complain because I was feeling it was giving me vibes of like when he was dancing in the first time in front of the fire, and then we got the sire bond, and it's like, stop cutting to Caroline and Stefan, man. I just want to see these two. And that's what they've done there again. And I thought like, but then it went back to him and he danced for a good minute or something. So it was okay. We got to see it. But in terms of the Caroline and Stefan, I really enjoyed the information that he just put out on the plate. You know, she said when he went away, she had a whole list of things why she was obsessed with him, XYZ, you know. And Stefan was like, well, here's my list of why I want to be XYZ. And it's like, that is well cute. And when you're ready, I'll be here for you. I like it. I really do like it. Caroline was smiling at the end. She knows it's not lost. There's still a cause there. There's still a relationship to be established. It's just, obviously, the both of them have been in mental situations, aren't they? Her mum, ELENA, all this stuff going on in between, taking the humanity off. It's just not like, it's not clicked right now, but it doesn't mean they don't click. And I just can't believe, well, I mean, I can believe ELENA's gone out to there, but I can't believe that we're going to get 2 seasons without her. I feel like it's going to be so weird. What's Damon going to be like? Now, I'm going to say big up Damon for saving Bonner. Now, I was going to say he was going to save her. Even when he left Kai, I thought he was going to come back and save her anyway. And he actually did. But Kai's died by killing... Well, basically, he killed himself. Killed everyone in his crew. A coven. Tyler was outside. Obviously, he had to turn. He had to. He was just going to be a casual victim of the war, pretty much. Liv was dead anyway. She was dying. The one thing she could have done is preserve the life of Tyler, which she did. She sacrificed herself for. Big up Liv as well. Tyler's now transitioned. He's back into his wolf. He bit Kai. I thought it was really interesting that Kai, obviously... This is... I did ask it. Kai transitioned into one of those. Now, exactly how... Please, I would love to know, because from what I gathered, he was just a normal witch, and then he had some of Lily's blood, and then he become one of whatever they're hybrid, you know. That's mad. Like, I still don't understand how it works for him and it doesn't work for anyone else. If someone could clarify that, again, it'd be great. I mean, I've asked loads of questions this episode, so most of them will probably be forgotten, but it would be fantastic. And Damon's come back and wow, mate, karate chopped his head off. He's actually gone now. And he's gone back and saved Bonnet, which I absolutely love, mate. You know, you're not gone yet. I'm not done with all my nicknames for you, Bonnet. But as much as I like that, can we go and just say that is not... It's not Damon sticking to what Damon's done for the past 6 seasons. Do you know what I mean? What we've seen every single episode up until this point is Damon doing everything for ELENA. Everything to save ELENA. And I mean everything. Now, he's come to it, and he changed his mind, say Bonnet. Now, I'm not going to complain. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that was a bit of a left curve. Do you know what I mean? Like, when he left, I was thinking, you know, I did think he was coming back, but I was like, that's Damon being consistent Damon, you know? ELENA, again, number 1, and then come and done Bonnet. So that is interesting. But I feel sorry for Alaric, man. Literally, the guy's lost his wife, lost his kids, tried to kill himself. Do you know what? Him crying in that scene was really, really emotional. Like, he looks like a person that was just on the edge. Like, literally, I've had enough. I'm done, mate. Literally, what is it to live for? My life is literally over. It's ruined. See ya. I'm glad that Tyler come in and saved the day. Honestly, it really... Well, and then, obviously, he texted Damon, and then it went from there. But I'm so happy that Rick's still in the series. Come on, you're a fighter. I am feeling really sorry for you, mate, honestly. Like, you had everything that anybody would ever want right at the fingertips, and somebody else has took it away. And I really sympathise with you. I really feel sorry for you. The emotional moments between everybody that gave ELENA a send-off, I like it. Everybody got dropped in. Matt, Caroline, Bonnet, Stefan, Damon, and obviously we got Tyler as well to say goodbye a little bit. Even if it was a little one, it was in there, the whole crew. Done the rounds. How hard must it be for Nina Dobrev to stand on the outside now after season 6 and watch the show that you created, not physically, but you created, established, made popular, and pretty much run on TV, and you're not in it. You just sat back, just watching it as a fan like us. Now, it'd be exciting, but sad, devastating, you know, mental. But that's where I'm gonna be. I think this season's been great, me. Honestly, I am disappointed that Kai's died. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I'm an honest person. I'm glad Damon didn't take the cure. I'm glad that ELENA's gone, but not dead. I've been saying she's dead, but she's not. But I wanted it to be an oh my god moment, and it's not now. So then I'm not too sure how glad I am it happened. But something's happened that is shaking up the whole show, which I enjoy. I'm not happy that Kai's died, but I'm happy with the information that we got and the abilities that he could do, and these 6 people coming in and what they can achieve and what chaos they can cause with the absolute, where we got like the fast forward part of the earth, because we had the days change and Damon stood on the clock tower looking down as if to say what's going on. All this stuff's excited me. So I think this season as a whole has been really good. It wasn't as like hectic, crazy and madness as the season 5 finale, but it was pretty much a send-off to ELENA, and you know, I'm not ever going to slag that off because I enjoyed those moments. So that is season 6. Finito, done and dusted. Season 7 starting soon. Thanks so much, everyone. I mean, it's amazing. If you've watched every episode, then fair play, mate. Thanks so much for your support. If you just joined, thank you very much for sticking around and getting on the channel now. I know we still got 2 seasons left. Still a long time. And yeah, if you're making your way through the rounds, I appreciate it so much for coming in late and you're still supporting it. It's amazing. Thanks everyone. These people, unreal, absolutely amazing people. This is the reason why we keep doing this channel. This is the reason why we can keep doing the votes. So your comments, these people, all the contributions, all the positive messages. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in season 7. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.